Alright, hello everybody, Jackson98 here, and welcome to my Black Ops 2 Zombies Die Rise solo strategy video. I'm going to be showing you guys my solo strategy for the new zombie map, Die Rise. This map was released in the Revolution DLC, the very first map pack for Black Ops 2. And I just want to help you guys get to the high rounds on this map, because when you know what you're doing, it's a very simple map. Make sure that before you start off this game, you either go into a game of Die Rise or a game of Transit, and you just buy Quick Revive. Like in Transit, just buy Quick Revive, down yourself until you, and repeat until you get green sparks to pop out. Or in this map, just down yourself until you repeatedly get green sparks, because then you will get permanent Juggernog. And permanent Juggernog is going to be a great help for this map, because you probably won't be getting Jug until, you know, your standard round 7. So there we had Maxis right there. Now, like I said, well, on round 1, knife the zombies. You can knife them, get 130 points for knifing. There are zombies with body armor that will require 2 knives to kill them on round 1, so that's just going to be a little bit more of a pain. There are this barrier where zombies can come from. Up here we have this barrier where zombies can come from. And then we have that ledge. And you want to rebuild 4 barriers, because that's the max amount you can rebuild on round 1. It'll get you 40 extra points. And there's round 1 done. Anyway, so as I was saying, you want the permanent Juggernog, because you probably won't be getting Jug for a little while, as this map goes back to the standard Black Ops 1, where you wouldn't get Jug until rounds 5 to 7 or so. You know, the standard time for Juggernog. But having the permanent Jug means you'll have it from the very beginning of the game, which is very helpful. So it is round 2. As you can see, that zombie right there has body armor, which means he's going to take more than 1 knife, even though it's round 2. If we saw one of those appear on round 1, he would have taken more than 1 knife. Now, there are 2 ways you can go about doing this map. As you can see, there is a door right here for 750. We also have the Olympia on the wall. You can buy for 500. If you want maximized points, you can shoot 8 times and then knife. Elevator right there. If you choose to take that elevator, the elevator will drop, and then you will go and be on your way towards the power. Now, you miss out on 2 fantastic weapons in this game by taking the elevator. You miss out on the PDW and the AN-94, which are both on the wall. And you also miss out on the box if you go that way. You can come back and get it later, but you'll miss out it for the time being. And for my strat, I'm gonna just go the doorway, because I found that to be one of the best ways to go. As you can see, there are parts around here. There are 4 parts in this room and also in the next room. The parts for the thing, the 4 parts can be in any of those. And that's basically how you're going to build the flinger to launch yourself to other parts of the map. The flinger is not required. It just makes it easier to get around the map. So we're going to go ahead and open this door for 750 right here. As you can see, there's an elevator shaft. There's elevator shafts. We have the M14 on the wall for 500. We're going to clear this debris for 750. Make sure to not fall down there, as that is very dangerous and it's easy to fall down there. We have Quick Revive. We're going to buy the PDW right here on the wall. And we're going to go for about, shoot the zombies a few times, like 2 or 3 times, and then knife. Maximize your points, especially with double points. And if you don't want to do that, you can just aim them for the head. Let's see, we got a max there. The only problem with knifing is that you're going to end up wasting, you're going to end up taking the risk of the whole knifing into a perk. As you can see, we can choose to fall down here if we would like. There's a part right there for the flinger. We can choose to fall down there if you guys want. Not required to do that, as you're going to open a door to get down there. But if you guys want to actually be saving points, that is the way you want to go. But you want to make sure you have the PDW first. Oh, we don't want to get killed from behind. I'm going to aim for the heads here. If you need to take out the zombies fast, just aim for the heads. It tears them apart really fast. So instead of opening the door, we are actually going to go ahead and drop down here. This door right here will lead you back in the PDW room, but we're going to just keep it closed for now. So as you can see right there, that's the PDW room. And watch me get a perk drop. Okay, probably going to be like a zombie going to drop something. We have one of the 3 teddy bears right there. The SVU is on the wall for 1,000. So we're gonna wait here until we have about 6,000 points, hoping to get that soon. Why you no die, zombie? We're not gonna grab that nuke. So we almost have enough to get where we need to be. I'm considering grabbing this nuke when it blinks, but we'll wait on it. Okay, we got one more zombie over here. There we go, quickly get the nuke. Hoping that the boss round does not occur here. Alright, so we're going to come over to this ledge and we're going to go ahead and slip down here. We have the box right there on the wall. You can get that if you want. The M16 is here as well, but I do not recommend doing either of those things, as you're going to want to carefully come down this elevator shaft here. Just take it, don't go too fast, and then when you go in this first door right here, we're going to have the Galvaknuckles able to buy, and then you want to jump down here so you can get in this area, and then you fall down here to get down here. Right here is the AN-94, which we will be purchasing. We now have the Galvaknuckles, the PDW, and we're about to get the AN-94. You want to swap out the AN-94 for your pistol so that you can have two good machine gun weapons. Be careful going over to that window, because zombies can fall down from below, and then they can get up behind you, and that will cause easy death. So, right there we got one of those perk drops. I'm not sure if we got that from the knife or the carpenter. We're going to buy the AN-94 also. Those persistent perk drops are very confusing to me in many ways, because it's just like, I don't know exactly what that was for. I mean, that was either we got that for the carpenter or we got that for the knife, because we knifed a zombie, but it also rebuilt barriers, and it doesn't look like we have steel barriers right now, so the weapons that they put on the wall in this map are very overpowered. We're going to open this couch for 750. Are very overpowered and very amazing. AN-94, as you see, all of its ammo, and the PDW holds a good bit of ammo as well for being a submachine gun. We have the second teddy bear right up here. This room is a one-way exit. Do not come in here if you have any plans of going back there anytime soon. We will be going back there in a little while, but do not worry, or do not come down here until you have everything, until you at least have the AN-94 if that's what you want. I highly recommend getting the AN-94 as it holds an exceedingly good amount of ammo. So I guess for now, if the zombies clump up too much, just shoot them, aim for the head. But if they're like single and alone, one punch with the Galvaknuckles will do it. You just don't want to be knifing into a group that will easily be able to kill you. You want to be very careful when you use the Galvaknuckles, because it is easy to down yourself with them, and you don't want to do that in zombies. You want to stay alive for as long as possible. This is definitely a very good high round strategy. This is where you're going to be running the train in this room right here. It's a very excellent spot. We'll be getting the new Wonder Weapon as well, and the new Wonder Weapon is going to help out majorly. The new Wonder Weapon is it's fantastic in this map. I love it so much. So, we're going to save these two zombies, and we're going to go ahead and jump across here. You want to walk up to this edge and then run and jump. We're going to open this door for 1,000 right here. We're also going to be looking around for parts in this area, because there are going to be parts to the Wonder Weapon. We're going to open this door for 750. And we're going to come over here and turn the power on. If you're trying to get the achievement for not turning on the power for 10 rounds, you'll want to stay in that train spot area. Make sure you have permanent jug. So right here we have Pack Punch. And as you can see, we activated all 3 teddy bears, which means that the song is now playing, so that's pretty cool. I showed you guys, yeah, I did tell you that the teddy bear was in this room. So we're going to be looking around for a part to the Wonder Weapon. Usually there is one in this power room, but I don't think there is right now. So I think I guess we'll just have to move. You want to go ahead and open this door for 750 here. And just, keep observant eye, because the parts to this Wonder Weapon are kind of annoying. Right here it's almost always one right there that you'll want to pick up. And then we're going to go ahead and open this door for 1,000. And we'll build this right here. And we'll grab that part. Okay, as you see, there's Pack-a-Punch in that elevator, as I explained. We're going to try to make these guys into crawlers. Alright, so we got a crawler there, so that's good. Crawlers cannot withstand the elevators, so if you go up an elevator shaft, the crawlers will die, so you just got to be careful of that. I believe the other part is right here. And then we'll just have to be on the lookout for the very last part. I'm not sure exactly where it is as of now. So there's that. Is that it right there? There it is. They were all right here in the room. So we'll just lead the crawler away from the work table. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to trade out for our PDW. The Sliquifier is what we have now. As you can see, it disappeared and it says will be available from mystery box later. The gun goes into the mystery box, and that's where it will reside in if you trade it out. So that's how you'll get it back again if you accidentally do trade this weapon out. If you look at the elevators, it shows that the elevator will be coming down soon, and this one will be coming down soon as well. As you can see, they're all the way up there. Just look at the arrows and the way that they point. I believe the only way to get out of this area is by going up an elevator shaft. Because as you can see, if you would have taken... Okay, there the zombie died. If you would have taken the elevator that would have fallen down, you would have come to this area and you'd be able to jump over here. So that's what that would have done. That's where that would have taken you. Sadly, we cannot get back there unless we had a trample steam, which we do not. Alright, so you heard right there, he said, fetch me their souls. These are the new zombie bosses in this map, and be ready for a fight. But this is why we grab Galvanuckles, because you get something special if you only knife these zombies. And since we have our permanent jug, we should be safe. This is why you want to have permanent jug, because you probably won't have Juggernog by the beginning of this round unless you get lucky with the placement of jug in the elevators. And also if you get lucky at the round that they come. Usually they come on between round 5 and 7, just like normal dogs. So don't be expecting to see them on rounds, like round 7 like I am. As you can see, we got Mule Kick. We're going to go ahead and jump right down here because this elevator is going to take us up. We got Mule Kick there. That's actually just the perk that I wanted because I traded out the Sliquifier for the PDW so that if I go down, I won't lose it because you'll lose when you lose Mule Kick. As you can see right there is the Bowie Knife. We are now on top of the roof. Here is the Mule Kick perk. Actually, we're going to go over here. We're going to purchase Claymores right here for 1,000. You know, we could just run with our AN-94 because there's no harm done in that. Probably going to go up here. As you can see, here's the dragon. If you get to the dragon on round 2, which I will explain how you do that on solo, because it is possible on solo. Alright, so we will knife that. Alright, so I can hear Juggernog in that one. Juggernog is in that elevator. So I think we'll just wait for this one to come up. Because if you have Juggernog along with the permanent jug, you will be able to take a lot of hits. Of course, you don't want to make the fatal mistake that I made of standing on top of the elevator when it's coming up. As you can see, it makes like a ringing sound there when it's going to be coming up. So you just want to go ahead and purchase it when you can. Alright, so we have Jug now. To get out of this area, you just have to fall right down here. Do not fall off. Pull back on the control stick when you're falling. Open this door for 750. I believe we have to open this door for 750 as well. And if you have an elevator here, you can take it up, or we can go ahead and open this door for 750 as well. There's the MP5 right there on the wall. If we wanted to buy that, we could. We're not going to buy that though, and we're going to open this door for 750 as well. So now what we want to do is I want to see what perk shows up. Okay, that's going down. I want to know what perk is going to show up there, so I think we'll just chill here, really. Really the way this map just works is what I'm going to do and plan to do is make my next weapon the what's it called? PDW, that's it. You're going to just want it to be the PDW. As you can see, the elevator is now going to be coming up. PDW is going to be only the third weapon, and then you're going to want to pack punch the AN-94 and the PDW, as they are both amazing to have. And then you will want to just go to that train spot that I was at, and that's where you're going to want to run. You're going to run there, you know, on the gas crawler rounds, only knife, so you can get the free perks. And I mean, it's as simple as that. It's a very simple map if you know what you're doing. Setting it up isn't even that hard, really. I mean, especially because they implemented the permanent jug. That just makes things on this map a lot easier. You know, double tap is a perk that I would very much want, and it's right there. So that's pretty much perfect right there, how that worked out. Double tap, if you know, in this map, it increases your fire rate. The next perk you'll want to go for is probably Speed Cola, and I will show you guys where that's going to appear. So let's see. I have to show you guys how we're gonna get back. After we get over here, as you can see, there's going to be Speed Cola, which that's what we're going to want to aim for. I believe that this is Quick Revive right there. I forgot we had Galvanuckles this whole time, and we could just be knifing these crawlers. Okay, that's going down. Speed Cola, it doesn't, like, have many spots to go, so it goes up and down, or whatever is in that elevator goes up and down at a very fast pace. So don't expect to be waiting here long for this elevator here. Because as you can see, it's still set on the up position, so it goes up and down repeatedly. So it's not a worry if you have like missed out on it. Right here is where you build the trample steam. That's used to fling you across the map. The only part about on solo is that it can only be used once. I mean, the same thing with multiplayer. The B23R is right there on the wall. I'm not sure exactly what perk we're gonna get here. I think it's Quick Revive. But all we want to do is really just get Speed Cola when it shows up. And then I will show you guys how to get back, and we'll get our PDW again. The new perk Who's Who is actually one thing you want to be looking out for, is because now you want to be very careful with that perk. Because, okay, it's easy to screw yourself over in here, as you can see. I'm not going to bother with the Speed Cola for now. Claymores are a very helpful thing to use. As you can see, just wiped out that entire group. Okay, there is Quick Revive. So we could probably buy Quick Revive, and that would probably be the better of the two perks that we have here available for us. But I want Speed Cola more because I know, you know, reloading faster is so much better. Alright, so, we're gonna go ahead and jump down here, land on these mattresses so we don't take damage, and then we'll be right here near the elevator shaft. We will come down this area. Actually, I screwed something up. What you want to actually do is take one of those elevators back up, because when you do that, you will be sent back up to the, the room of the spawn, and the spawn room is where you want to be as of now. So, but, you know, stuff happens, so we're gonna go ahead and just go down here. Because that's where you get the PDW, is in the spawn room, or close to the spawn room. Not in the spawn room, but close to the spawn room. And as you can see, we are back down here by the AN-94. So really all that you want to do is you want to take that Quick Revive elevator. That's the one you'll want to take all the way up, because the Speed Cola elevator won't take you up. But all you want to do is you want to take the Quick Revive elevator back up so that you can go back up to the spawn, get the PDW, then just follow the exact same strategy to get back that we did earlier, to get back down below into this room, and you will be set. And on the gas crawler rounds, only knife so that you can get the perk drop to happen. And then also, one more thing to note is when you are able to pack a punch, you want to save at least one zombie while you go around the map. Do not make crawlers, as they will die, and when you go in elevators and other parts of the map, they can't make those jumps, so they will most likely die. And that's just one thing you have to be careful of. The Slickifier cannot be pack-a-punched, so use it wisely. It's a very powerful weapon. It holds a very good amount of ammo. It's always going to be insta-kill in any round. I'll show you guys how to run the train and what the Slickifier will actually do. So, to the zombies, it's a very, very, very good wonder weapon. And I'm so glad it's playing through this map. I was just like, you know, the few times that I played through this map, sitting here just being like, Oh my gosh, I insta-killing zombies. We are. It's so nice to have a wonder weapon that actually works. That actually insta-kills them on any round, and it doesn't overheat, and it just holds a nice ammo supply. I mean, like, the jet gun was nice because of its unlimited ammo, but you had to be very strategic when using it, and it was so easy to down yourself because it pulled zombies towards you. Well, you know, this thing, it's just, they're done. I mean, they honestly, the zombies don't stand a chance. So all you really do is just run the perimeter of this room. It's pretty dang easy. Just run around the outside, you know, go on the inside when you feel like it. Just avoid the only thing you have to avoid is when you're, like, you know, shooting the zombies up. You want to just be aware of your surroundings. And you see right there, the Sliquifier is going to cause the zombies to just completely acidify and explode, and it even instant kills them. I mean, it instant kills them, and it even drops power-ups, so it is possible to get max ammos out of them. So that's one great thing about this perk. So yeah, that's basically the strat right there. That is Die Rise in a nutshell. That's how you will play this map. You get all your perks, you get all your weapons, and then you just run around this area with the Sliquifier. I'll buy the PDW later. I'll pack-a-punch both of them. The AN-94 is basically a light machine gun when you pack-a-punch it. So make sure to get the perk bottle. If you're not getting the perk bottle, you cannot shoot at all on these rounds. Like, if you even shoot before they even spawn in, like not even at them, just on the ground or something, the game will count it as shooting and you won't be able to get the perk bottle. It's best if you crouch and knife, just like, they're kind of just like the Ascension monkeys. You know, you crouch and knife and you can kill them. And as you can see, I got the new Who's Who perk. I wanted to go into detail about that, but first I want to tell you the AN-94 is basically a light machine gun when you pack-a-punch it. It holds 50 rounds in a mag, and it reloads into 600, and it's a freaking wall weapon. If it was only in this room, if only you could go back and purchase the ammo for it, it would be just fantastic. But sadly you cannot, so you'd have to run all the way around the map through elevator shafts to repurchase this gun. But even still, the Sliquifier can give you ammo, so that, I mean, max ammos, it drops perks, so there's a chance of getting max ammos. Plus you have the boss rounds that give you max ammos. So, I mean, you're pretty much set when it comes to ammo. You don't really have to worry about running out of ammo. You've got 3 guns. I mean, you can get all the perks in the map. One thing to note is that once you get 6 perks, the perk limit maxes out, and you can't get any more. Even if you will still see perk bottles being dropped, you can't get any more perks, sadly. If you knife only when you have 6 perks, the perk bottles will still continue to drop, but you cannot get the perks anymore. That's one thing I was kind of hoping for, because it would have given us a chance to get that mysterious PhD flopper machine that just kind of chills there in the map. And it's, you know, it's there, but we can't. I thought you were going to be able to get it through the perk bottles, but we can't, so it kind of stinks. But that's basically the strategy of this map. This is kind of a long-winded video. I'm kind of just going off about random topics that aren't even, Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about Who's Who before we ended the strategy. So for Who's Who is basically you're going to get a chance to revive yourself. And with this chance to revive yourself, you will respawn as a ghost. The zombies still go after you, and you have to get to revive yourself. It is almost impossible to revive yourself when you have a train of zombies behind you. You have to be a very skilled player to be able to do that. You know, work on the 360 reviving, stuff like that. And your player also has to be in a good spot, because where they get downed, they can't go like, you can't move the player anywhere else. Like, they don't move, only the ghost. You can only control the ghost, so you can't move around to a better location to get revived in. You're stuck in that one spot. The perk is nice because when you get revived, it's just like Tombstone. You pick up your Tombstone, you get all your perks and your guns back. But you don't get the Who's Who perk back as well. But you can easily get that back from the gas crawlers. So that's basically it. If you're able to revive yourself with a horde of zombies behind you, because the only other problem is that they spawn you in with a 1911. I think they should fix that and spawn you in with like Mustang and Sally or something that you can just like take out any zombie that gets near you. I mean, Mustang and Sally would be nice because you can still down yourself. You won't have any perks, so even if they did put Flopper in, you couldn't have any way of that protection. I don't know exactly if you can go around the map. Like, I don't know if you're on a time limit when it comes to the Who's Who perk. I have not tested that out. If you just eventually do die, and, you know, the Who's Who perk will just, like, I don't know, like, if there's a timer on it. I want to know, because I haven't discovered that. And if there wasn't, then you could just go around the map, you know, get all your perks back and stuff. Maybe you can't buy perks as the ghost form. You can slip and slide on the goo as well, so just be careful of that. But that's the strategy for Die Rise. So I hope you guys found this strategy interesting. I hope that you guys will use this strategy. I hope it's a good strategy. I hope it takes you to a high round. And I thank you guys for watching this video, and just, you know, have a good time slaying some zombies. I hope to see you guys in the next video.